Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. Different type of video for you guys today, but still pertains to the outdoors, no matter if you're a fisherman, a hunter, camper, soccer mom, that's a great one as well. What we're talking about today is a portable mini fridge. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. My wife is the one that wanted this, okay? This company had reached out to me, wanted to know if they could send me a fridge in exchange for a video, and my wife gladly accepted. On top of that, I see my buddy Fluke Master do a video on one of these as well. So after seeing that, I knew I would be down to work with this brand. And I'm going to link them down below as well, and I might even have a discount code for them. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be linked down below if you guys want to check them out. You guys can go through that link or use the code. I'm not really sure what it's going to be, but it'll be down in the description if you guys want to check it out.
And they're on Amazon, so
right.
All you Prime members out there, that helps out.
But like I said, this is a portable fridge. I believe it's a 30 quart, okay, so good size. But like we said earlier, no matter if you're fishing, if you're camping, soccer mom, whatever the case may be, you're going to have some type of cooler. And of course, you can go out, buy a cooler, whether you buy one from Walmart or you buy a Yeti, right? Or you buy something like this. My point is,
you're going to need something to keep it cool.
Right, well, what I'm getting at is you can totally use a regular cooler, right? I'm not trying to sell you on this, just doing a video on it here. But I think once we kind of explain really the convenience, or you see the convenience of it, you're going to be like, why am I using a cooler when I can be using a portable fridge, right? And, you know, I thought the same thing until we've had one now. Now that we've used it a few times, I'm like, well, am I ever really going to use a cooler again? I mean, this just makes sense. But a lot of cool features on it. One of the ones that I want to point out is that you can control it from your phone. It's kind of funny. We were packing this up at the house, and we started cooling it when we left the grocery store, okay? And I believe it has a couple different modes. I think max mode gets it up to temp really fast. Then it goes to like, what?
Eco-friendly mode.
Eco-friendly mode, so the battery will last longer. And I was thinking to myself, you know, as we're looking at it on our app, I was thinking, oh man, I'm gonna have to pull over so we can switch modes. Wasn't even thinking we're looking at it on our phone, and she can switch modes while we were driving, which was pretty convenient. But I want to say in the back of the truck, it was like, what, 68 degrees? Mm-hmm. And we went from our house to the store. She got groceries, loaded it up, and within like 10 minutes, it was already like at what?
Definitely less than 15 minutes, it was at temp.
Yeah, which we had it set to 39 degrees. And if you open the lid here, it even gives you a nice range depending what you're going to put in here as far as what temp it should be on. I know they have dual zones. This is a single zone, so it can be a freezer if you want it to be a freezer, or it can be a fridge. Again, you can set it to whatever temp that you desire. I think we have it set for 39, okay? And
just like cooked foods, you
yeah.
know, just so like if you have like lunch meats or anything else in there, plus drinks, it's definitely keep your drinks cold and your lunch meats and everything nice and at a good temp. Your cheese is fresh, chocolate not melted.
Right. And like I said, you can totally, again, I'm not trying to sell you on this, you can totally use a cooler. But, you know, the benefits of going with something like this, and these are what? These are $450 on sale for $370 right now?
These $470 on sale for about $350.
Yeah, so $470 on sale for $350, somewhere in that range. But I mean, some coolers these days you're going to pay more than that for, right? Then you got to put ice in them, then you got to have freezer packs. Half of the time, we have a small freezer currently, and when she goes grocery shopping, the first thing she pulls out is all my freezer packs. So when I go to pack a cooler for fishing, I never have any freezer packs.
And there's no ice.
Right, so. Then the ice melts. So either way, like I said, it's not a huge deal to get a cooler with ice packs or ice. But again, once you see the convenience, or once you use it one time, you're like, well, this just makes sense, right?
Much easier pushing a button or turning your phone on and getting it going.
And what's convenient about it, it is it has a 240, I guess that would be, what's WH? Amp hour? No, amp hour? I don't know the specs. I'm not like, you know,
we're not techie.
A battery tech. Anyways, it's a B240, okay? And it's got up to 3,000 cycles, which means you can charge it up to 3,000 times. but I do believe, now it's not on max mode, I believe once you get it up to temp, and if you switch it back to, what's it, Eco?
Eco. Mm-hmm.
It's going to last longer, but I believe it says it lasts around 29 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
so if I'm just going to use this on the way to the lake or whatever, you know, throughout the month, I mean, it's going to last a while. Like, you don't have to constantly charge that if you're only using it a couple hours at a time or whatever the case may be. Really, she wanted it for grocery shopping.
Right.
She hardly ever grocery shops, so when she goes, she shops for hours, and she don't want the meat and things like that to spoil, so she wanted one of these in back of the Bourbon.
And you know you got several stores you got to hit.
Right, right. So that's really why she wanted this, so she can put all the frozen goods in here, and then she can hang out as long as she wants at the other stores, and things aren't going to spoil. But what I was getting at is, it's got that battery that will last up to 29 hours, depending on mode, but you can also plug it in. It's got 2 different charging cables, one that you would just put on your standard, like, you know, house outlet, and then it has one with like a SIG lighter, so you can charge it in the car or at home. And if you're doing it in your car, then obviously once you unplug it, you have full battery life as well. So if you're going to go on like a long road trip, you can keep it plugged in the entire
and
trip.
it'll still cool
Right.
while it's plugged in, which is nice. So
Right,
it'll
yeah.
charge your battery and keep your stuff.
Right, so then once you get to your spot or whatever, you unplug it, you got 29 hours of battery life, again, depending on the mode. Make sure you guys, once it's up to temp, you switch the modes to save battery life. But overall, man, it's pretty dang slick. And I do believe on the battery as well. I believe you can charge from it just because it does have a, an outsource, or like it's got a C
USB
cable,
and
USB, so you can
USB-C.
obviously charge the battery, and then if you need to charge your phone too, I believe you can charge from it as well. Now, really, the only downside I've seen to it's not even really a downside. I would personally like to see like a rubberized bottom or rubberized feet, so it doesn't slide around, and really overall just protects it. If it's a cooler like this, I think you're going to use it around campgrounds,
Rock.
concrete,
Yeah.
rock, whatever. I would like to see more of a durable bottom to it to protect it. But I mean, other than that, it's, you know, I don't really have any issues with it. It's pretty dang slick, and really, it's not overly big and heavy. You know what I
No.
mean? You would expect like a mini fridge
To
to
be
be
heavy.
super heavy and big and awkward for the size, for what it holds. You know, it's no heavier than like your standard cooler with ice, right?
Yep.
If you compare this to a standard size cooler, same size with ice, it's not any heavier. So pretty dang slick. And I mean, let's just see what we got in here. I mean, you know, we got some Lunchables. If
I
you know,
would've-
you know.
I would have preferred to make him a sandwich, but you know.
If you know, you know.
He likes his
Lunchables.
Lunchables.
We got some waters. Couple brewskis. I mean, these babies are, those are nice.
cold.
Ice cold.
Woo.
Candy bars in here.
Gotta have your wine.
I mean, these things are dang near frozen. Like, so we get this 39. So these are, but like I said, obviously store anything in here that you want to keep cool or frozen. But overall, I think for the money, it's pretty dang slick. Again, I mean, I know $450, $470, whatever, that's still expensive. But again, if you compare that to other coolers, it's not really that expensive for what I mean, you're getting a mini fridge or freezer
Or
here.
freezer, yeah.
Right.
And what's great is, especially if you've got little kids or even big kids, you know, all those sporting events and things like that, you're out there for hours in the hot sun. How nice would it be? And you know, sometimes one thing that I don't like about coolers, and this is just a me thing, you know, is, you know, that ice does kind of get melty, everything's wet, you know, your bands on your water bottles and everything else just kind of gets wet and falling apart. You don't have that with this. So I just like that. And you don't have to have your food and everything in all these separate containers. You can just kind of toss it in there and you're good to go.
And again, I want to stress too, I'm not getting paid for this video. I don't care if you buy it or not, right? I'm just saying, once you use it, you see the convenience of it, and it's...
And I will say too, like right now, I can feel, just because I'm sitting on this bench, the compressor running. You can't hear that.
Right,
So
right.
that's nice too. You don't have this like really noisy...
And if you guys aren't hearing a buzz or anything, it's like 98 degrees out. We got a little fan going. We got a little fan
That's
going
another
here.
thing too. It's like 98 degrees outside, and this thing is keeping our stuff nice and cold. I mean, we're
Right.
like beating down with sweat.
And again, I'm going to say again, of course, a regular cooler
Yes.
will do that as well.
Yep,
With the convenience of a mini fridge, BougeRV.
that's bougie.
I was going to say, it's pretty dang bougie. guys, that's going to wrap it up. Just a quick video on the BougeRV mini fridge, right? I guess fridge or freezer, depending on what temp you set it to. But if you guys want to check them out, we're going to link them down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up. Love you guys.
We'll see you on the next one.
And I'm going to go eat my Lunchables.
Drink the wine.
See you guys.